The Sahara Desert, a vast expanse of shimmering sand dunes, scorching sun, and unforgiving terrain. It is a place of extremes where survival is a testament to resilience. But what if this familiar image were to change? What if the Sahara, the world's largest hot desert, were to flood? This is not mythology, but a thought experiment shaped by climate change. For centuries, the Sahara has symbolized aridity. Its existence is a testament to Earth's climate balance, now teetering. Imagine a world where this landscape is transformed, where the desert sun reflects off water. This is the scenario we will explore, a journey into a flooded Sahara. Our exploration is grounded in the science of climate change. The Sahara is not immune to these changes. Scientists have observed unusual weather patterns, including increased rainfall. These events are becoming increasingly common. The transformation of the Sahara would be a spectacle of epic proportions, a testament to the awesome power of nature. It challenges our assumptions and highlights the urgent need to address the climate crisis. Our journey begins with understanding the forces at play, the intricate web of cause and effect leading to such a dramatic shift. The Sahara transformed. To comprehend a flooded Sahara, we must delve into climate change. Human activities release greenhouse gases, altering Earth's climate balance. This results in rising temperatures and more extreme weather, including intense rainfall. The Sahara is particularly vulnerable to these changes. Rising temperatures intensify the hydrological cycle, increasing evaporation and moisture. This can lead to intense rainfall, even in the Sahara. Recent unusual rainfall events in the Sahara highlight the changing climate. The Sahara, once a symbol of aridity, now shows the impacts of climate change. The immediate ecological impact of a flooded Sahara would be nothing short of catastrophic. The desert ecosystem, finely tuned to survive with minimal water, would be thrown into disarray. Plant life, adapted to arid conditions, would be decimated by waterlogging. Animals, from insects to reptiles to the few mammals that call the Sahara home, would face mass mortality, unable to adapt to the sudden deluge. The iconic sand dunes, sculpted by wind over millennia, would be reshaped by the relentless force of water. Erosion would become rampant, carving new channels and depositing vast quantities of sand into the newly formed lakes and wetlands. The very landscape of the Sahara, its defining characteristic, would be forever altered. However, amidst this destruction, the seeds of a new ecosystem would be sown. The influx of water would bring with it nutrients and sediments, enriching the soil. Over time, new plant life, adapted to wetter conditions, would emerge, transforming the landscape from a monotonous expanse of sand to a patchwork of wetlands, grasslands, and even forests. This ecological rebirth would pave the way for the return of animal life. Insects, amphibians, and birds, drawn by the promise of water and abundant food sources, would colonize the transformed Sahara. Over time, larger animals, following the expanding food chain, would establish themselves, creating a new, vibrant ecosystem where once there was only arid desert. Section 4. Human consequences, displacement and opportunity. The ecological upheaval of a flooded Sahara would have profound consequences for human populations, both within the region and globally. The immediate impact would be displacement on a massive scale. Millions of people, many of whom rely on the desert's fragile ecosystem for their livelihoods, would be forced to flee their homes. The influx of water, while initially destructive, could also bring opportunities. The newly formed lakes and wetlands could provide a source of fresh water, a precious commodity in this arid region. The fertile soils, enriched by sediments deposited during the flooding, could support agriculture, potentially transforming the Sahara into a breadbasket capable of feeding millions. This shift from nomadic herding and subsistence farming to more intensive agriculture would require significant societal adaptation. New skills would need to be learned, new infrastructure built, and new ways of life embraced. This transition would not be without its challenges, but it also holds the potential for economic development and improved livelihoods for the people of the Sahara. The flooded Sahara would not exist in isolation. Its impact would be felt far beyond its borders, influencing migration patterns, political stability, and global food security. The world would need to adapt to this new reality, providing aid and support to displaced populations and working collaboratively to manage the challenges and opportunities presented by a transformed Sahara. The global implications of a flooded Sahara are vast and complex. A transformation of this magnitude would affect weather patterns, potentially altering climates in distant regions. The Sahara's new water bodies could influence atmospheric circulation, impacting rainfall and temperature patterns across the globe. Economically, the shift could open new trade routes and create markets for agricultural products grown in the newly fertile lands. However, it would also necessitate international cooperation to manage water resources and prevent conflicts over access. Politically, the displacement of millions of people could lead to tensions and instability, both within the affected countries and in neighboring regions. The international community would need to come together to address these challenges, ensuring that the opportunities presented by a flooded Sahara are realized while mitigating the risks. In this interconnected world, the ripple effects of such a dramatic change would be felt far and wide, reminding us of our shared responsibility to adapt and thrive in the face of new realities. The idea of the Sahara transforming from a desert to an oasis is both fascinating and daunting. This change would not happen overnight, but would be the result of gradual yet significant ecological shifts. As the waters spread and new ecosystems form, the Sahara could become a hub of biodiversity, attracting species that have long been absent from the region. The presence of water would create microclimates supporting diverse flora and fauna. Human settlements would spring up around these new water sources, leading to the development of vibrant communities. However, this transformation would require careful management to ensure that the new ecosystems are sustainable and that the benefits are equitably shared among the population. The vision of a green Sahara, teeming with life and productivity, is an inspiring one. It challenges us to think creatively about how we can turn potential disasters into opportunities for growth and renewal. Climate change and our shared future are intrinsically linked. The scenario of a flooded Sahara serves as a powerful reminder of the dynamic nature of our planet and the far-reaching impacts of environmental change. As we grapple with the realities of global warming, rising sea levels, and shifting weather patterns, we must also consider the potential for positive transformation. By investing in sustainable practices, renewable energy, and resilient infrastructure, we can mitigate the adverse effects of climate change while seizing opportunities for innovation and development. The story of a transformed Sahara is a microcosm of the broader challenges and opportunities we face as a global community. It underscores the importance of collaboration, adaptability, and forward-thinking solutions in navigating the complexities of our changing world. Together, we can create a future that is not only survivable but also prosperous and sustainable for generations to come.